Heroes Omega. As you can see right now, I'm playing with Cyclops, the leader of the X-Men, and he's pretty much not bad. I'm not gonna joke. I thought, you know, he was gonna be the weakest of the characters, but I was actually proven wrong. You know, he can actually hold his own on here, which I mean, reading comic books and everything else, I know he can actually hold his own, but you know, I thought, you know, I'm gonna die a couple of times on here, you know, until I get him at full strength, and amazingly, he pretty much take care of all my light work like real quick, you know, especially. I mean, his Octoblast is amazing. As you can see right here, I'm doing the Ricochet one where I can get rid of all my enemies at once. And if that don't work, then, you know, I'll call it on the X-Men. You know, and the X-Men will come. Where's the target? The X-Men will come and, you know, pretty much save the day. You know. But I was not really too much of a Cyclops fan like I am now. I'm not really like a fanboy, but I'm a little fan because after the years, you know, Cyclops really kind of like changed a little bit. Sorry if I paused a little bit because I'm really trying to like get rid of all these bad ones and everything else. I'm really trying to get rid of all these bad ones. But known fact, when I was growing up, you know, a little kid of the 70s, I used to love comic books. I still do love comic books. My comic book characters during that time was actually limited. And when I mean limited, during that time it was Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. You know, because I used to wake up early in the morning, Saturday mornings, and watch them on, you know, Saturday morning cartoons, along with, you know, the Super Friends and all that stuff. But I didn't really start getting into X-Men. I didn't know anything about X-Men until I actually saw an episode of Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends. So when they went to the school of Xavier, and that's when I started to notice the X-Men, and that's when I found out Iceman and Firestorm was part of the X-Men. Well, that back then that's what they were saying, but I didn't really get into the X-Men until the 90s when I started when they had the little X-Men cartoon on Fox. Where I'm at is Fox 5. It might be Fox somewhere else where y'all live at, but that's when I kind of like fell in love with the X-Men. You know. And one particular character of mine was Wolverine. Wolverine was the ultimate badass. I mean, the ultimate badass. I mean, if you can actually pick a power at that time, or who power you want at that time, I wanted Wolverine's power. You know, the adamantium claw, bone skeleton. He can heal. You know. He could hear his healing factor was like on point, but I start to notice that his healing factor is not on point. His I think who have the like better healing factor, I have to say it have to be. I think I had to say either Deadpool or X-23. And the reason why I say that, because with Deadpool X-23, if they lose a limb, they can regenerate their limbs back. Wolverine can't do that. And plus size, the only reason why he can't do that because he got antimanian claws, antimanian bone structure, so there's no need. But I think if he never had that, he might can do the same thing they do. But but like I said, he got antimanian bone skeleton, so he don't have to worry about growing limbs back. I was kind of upset when they had to kill off Wolverine in the comic book, because this whole thing with 26th Street Fox, and I was kind of like pissed, because I believe that if Wolverine was actually hey, what's up, TB? I believe that if they never went through that whole bankruption and they had to sell some of their characters off, I believe Wolverine would have been way better in Marvel Studios than 26th Street Fox. Same thing with Fantastic Four. If Fantastic Four was with Marvel Studios, trust me, y'all would have saw Galactus. Silver Surfer would have been a little better. I ain't say he was good, but man, he was okay. Yeah, I mean, seriously, if Marvel Studios had never did the back, went to that old financial thing back in, I think in the late 90s or early 2000s, Wolverine would have been way better, especially his origin. His origin would have been way better. Fox, like I told folks, Fox and Sony are movie companies. They do not read comic books. So just for them to get a comic book movie and put it on the screen, they looking at it as like if it can generate money. Now, Logan, I'm not gonna joke, Logan was good. That was the best out of like the Wolverine series. Logan was the best one, hands down. Unfortunately, like I said, they had to do what they had to do with Logan, because as you know, the rest of the characters, if you ever read the Logan Old Man Logan comic books, the rest of the characters is on the Marvel Studios, meaning that they couldn't use the Hulk, they couldn't use Hawkeye, and they can't use Iron Man or anything anything like Iron Man suits, Cap shield. They couldn't use none of that, But what they have used so far, it made the movie good. Now, like I say, if Logan was a Marvel Studio, like they was made under Marvel Studio, everybody know the name of the movie would have been known as Old Man Logan, period. But hopefully they would do the Sony thing, cause and I told folks, Sony finally buckled down and decided, okay, you know what, we're gonna let Marvel Studios do our Spider-Man movies now. We take some of the money, we take the percentage, which is not bad, because like I said, Sony, I mean, they did let me say this, the two Tobey Maguire movies was Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. I didn't like 3. The 3 was straight up, excuse my French, bullshit. I like the whole thing of Logan was the best one, but like I say, hopefully, like I say, 26th Street Fox, would do like Sony and decided like, hey, you know what, we just gonna go ahead and let y'all make our movies and we take a certain percentage. You know, because truth be told, they're in the business of making money. You know, and like I say, if you let Marvel handle that, trust me, that little bit of money they made off Logan, trust me, if they made a new Wolverine movie right now, they make 4 times the amount, because Marvel know what to do. You know, just like right now, I was online and they was talking about bringing out a Venom movie, and I forgot the dude's name, but he played in Mad Max. He's going to play Venom. Now, there was a photo of him at one point in time. He had fixed his hair up in the Wolverine style and was actually having a cigar in his mouth, and I think the capture was "What you think." Now, do I believe that he? Let me see. Hold on. What you say? Yeah, the movie studio movies. They are. We talk about Marvel. We talk about Marvel. Though, like I say, Marvel is by far their stories always been good. Comic book stories wise, they always been good. And truth be told, like I said, I like all comics. And truth be told, that's what DC need to start doing. They need to start to, you know, get like couple of these comic book writers, or you know, to sit down with them and they could tell them off the break, like, this is how you should do Superman, this is how you should be doing Batman, this is how, you know, you should be doing all the characters. Now, Wonder Woman, hands down, was the best DC comic movie of all times. I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong, Michael Keaton's Batman was good, Kristen Bell Batman was good, and hopefully Ben Affleck's Batman might be good, but hands down, Wonder Woman was the best movie. That was straight comic book off the break, you know. And the thing about it is, I like the path they was going, meaning they was gonna get a female director to, you know, a female director to direct this movie, because like I said, trust me, you need to see Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, hands down, was the best movie. The best movie. I mean, Wonder Woman ain't hold no cut cards. I mean, really, she did not hold no cut cards. And I honestly believe that when Justice League come out, Wonder Woman is going full strength. You know, and trust and believe when I tell you that she's gonna go full strength on them. But I gotta see how Justice League gonna be, because you know as well as I do, I think in 2018, that's when I mean, do I like Batman vs Superman? Half yes, half no. I didn't. I'm gonna start with the no first. The reason why I didn't like it, because you try to put 2 stories in one movie. You try to put the origin of the trilogy, which is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and then you mix it up with Superman's Doomsday. You know, the death of Superman, which in a way it really didn't make no sense. You know, you put both of these movies together, and then I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, what the hell is Doomsday doing? You know, doing on here? This supposed to be an origins of, you know, how Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman met. What the hell is Doomsday doing on here? Doomsday don't come till later on. If anything, you should have put Doomsday on a Superman movie, not no Justice League movie. And I don't know about you, but I really got tired of every Superman movie. It always come with Lex Luthor. Don't get me wrong, Lex Luthor is a good person. Lex Luthor is, I mean, it's good, but dude, I'm not gonna joke. I'm about to tell my age. I'm a kid of the 70s. I've been seeing nothing but Superman movies from the 70s, 90s, and 2000s, and they always had Lex Luthor. You know, Superman got more characters, more enemies than that. You know, when y'all gonna start to realize that Superman's greatest enemy is Brainiac? Why they didn't put Brainiac on there, I do not know. But the whole thing of keep bringing out a brand new Superman movie and all of a sudden here come Brainiac, it's like it's too much. It's really too much. And then I forgot the actor's name. And don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, but Alex, you're not. You know, you don't have that Lex Luthor swag. You do not have it. Now, if anything, with the way he was acting, he should have played in a Batman movie. He should have been the Riddler. He should have been the new Riddler. But try to make him Lex Luthor, that was funny. I mean, that was really funny, because I was like, oh my god, this movie is totally trash. You know, the only person on there that actually was getting actual praises in the movie, believe it or not, was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was getting all the praises. I even like it when Doomsday hit Wonder Woman so hard she flew all the way back. When she hit the little concrete type wall, she wiped her mouth and smile. That kind of like got everybody, because I'm like, oh yeah, Wonder Woman about to go in there and kick some ass. And just like I said in the Wonder Woman movie, that's what she totally did. She went in there and kicked some ass. She did her thing, you know. So, but like I say, Justice League gonna have to do something, because heading around the corner in 2018 is the Avengers Infinity War, the movie everybody been waiting on. And like I said, this would have been my opinion, this would have been a good opportunity for Fox. Go to Marvel and say, look, we see what you do with Spider-Man, you know, let us get in some of this money. You know, we go ahead and let you use, you know, the X-Men, Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, I'm hype about it too, you know, because, you know, I mean, I believe right now that Thanos is going to be that character that's going to really do something. Now, unfortunately, I'm kind of pissed, because like I say, because of the whole 26 Week / Marvel thing, that you could have did a 2-for-1, or you could save it for another time. Now, the reason why I said you could have did a 2-for-1, but that would have been overkill. So, but I mean, in another like say like the second Xfinity movie, that would have been a perfect time to actually bring out Galactus and had like somehow Galactus and Thanos, you know, partner up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know, come across some type of deal that, you know, I do this and that, and in return you get to have the planet Earth and all that stuff. You know, something like that. But I mean, the movie, like I said, but just having Thanos alone would be good. Now, like I say, I've been, you know, on the internet like crazy, and what tripped me out about the whole movie was they was claiming that they're going to have 64 characters on there. And I'm like, 64 characters? I'm like, what 64 characters are y'all gonna bring into the Marvel Cinema Universe? You know, are y'all going to bring in Inhumans? Are you gonna bring in some of the folks from Netflix, like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, or Luke Cage? You gonna bring them along? Because you talk about putting like actual 64 superheroes in a movie. you know. And that's why I said that would have been a perfect time for Marvel, because I know, while a reasonable doubt, Spider-Man in this movie, he's going to be in Infinity War, and that's the whole reason why they made that deal with Sony and Marvel made that deal, because Spider-Man have to be in that movie. I'm sorry, you know, that's Marvel. That's Marvel himself. You can't have no movie, you know, with this much characters in it, and Spider-Man's not one of them. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't. But you know, so that's gonna put a whole lot of pressure on Justice League, because Justice League gonna have to do good. Now, my opinion is to make Justice League better, which I see what they doing now, and that's a good thing. When I saw the trailer and they talk about the mother box, that's what made me think, oh my God, y'all about to bring in Darkseid. But before you bring in Darkseid, see, this is the thing they should do. I mean, well, my opinion, go ahead, Justice League, do Darkseid. You break out part 2 of Justice League, break out Brainiac. And trust me, and if they do Brainiac correct, then trust and believe. And if you have a good script writer and a good director to pretty much make Justice League good, then I got Marvel's Avengers and DC's Justice League going head to head, back and forth. And truth be told, that be going on everybody that love comic book movies, because hey, we get 2 for the price of 1. You know, we got a good DC movie and a good Marvel movie. You know, so, I mean, that's my opinion. Deadpool that's my movie. Ryan Reynolds, he had to make up for Deadpool, because like I say, Fox messed up on Deadpool when they did Wolverine's Origin, because that kind of like surprised me as well. Like, how in the world you gonna have Deadpool's whole thing is he talks? That's why they call him the Merc with the mouth. He talks. You don't never know what Deadpool's gonna say out his mouth, and that's the funny thing about it. If you read his comic books and everything else, Deadpool will have you laughing, because he do most of the stupid shit. And Ryan Reynolds was the best thing for Deadpool, because Ryan Reynolds, he a funny actor. He really funny. If you I mean, Ryan Reynolds is funny as hell, and to see his comedic side, you might want to go see. I ain't see it yet, but I'm going to see it. It's the Hitman's Bodyguard, because Ryan Reynolds was funny, and now that he's bringing out Deadpool 2, and they always show pictures of Cable and what's it, Dominic or Domino? I think it's Domino. They show them this movie's gonna be good. Now, like I say, that would be good if they could mess around and get Deadpool onto the yeah, it is, you know, because I ain't gonna never forget that part. My man say, wait. He say, you want to know why I wear this costume? So the folks don't see me bleed. Just like the dude over here. He wore brown brown khakis. I knew what that whole scenario was going to go to, but it was funny. But I mean, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Just like I forgot my man's name. Is Wolverine, you know. Unless you can find somebody, like I say, that can do a better Wolverine. It's early in the morning. I'm still trying to. I'm kind of like got brain frozen for a minute, brain fuck for a minute, because I'm starting forgetting names real fast. Hugh Jackman. There you go. You know, he always gonna be Wolverine in everybody's eyes, because he, you know, he make the character. Same thing with Henry. Trust me, everybody loved Deadpool. Just like Henry Cavill, to me, no disrespect to my man Christopher Reeve, because he was a good Superman, but he was the Boy Scout Superman. You know, I had said that he was the Boy Scout Superman, but Henry Cavill is Superman. You know, you didn't have to put him in no bodysuit. He already had the body, you know, the upper body built and everything else. So you know, you didn't have to put no bodysuit on it. That's all natural. So that was a good thing. Do I believe Ben Affleck would be a good Batman? Yeah, especially if you think about it for a minute. Which Batman you talking about? Which Batman he is now? For example, Christian Bale Batman was the you know, probably the 30-year-old. Oh yeah, I mean, Superman is good. You know, it's just like I said, they just need to step away from the whole Lex thing. They need to actually step away from that. But like I say, will Ben Affleck's Batman be better? I believe so, because like I say, it's like, if you think about it for a minute, they're going by. If you think about it, it's like they're going by age difference, meaning that Christian Bale Batman was like the 30-year-old Batman, you know, pretty much trying to you know, try to get his stuff together, where Ben Affleck's Batman is pretty much, he a professional now, he a veteran, he pretty much, you know, his game already got stepped up already, you know. That's why I say Ben Affleck would be better. You know, folks still can't, you know, get over Ben about the Daredevil movie. Now, I'm gonna tell you, like I told everybody else, I'm defending Ben Affleck because, number one, that's not Ben Affleck's fault. That's the script. If you got a shitty script, you gonna go by what that script say. You know, because Ben Affleck is not a shitty actor. He's a good actor. He's a good director too. Do I believe that he can direct Batman, do a better Batman movie if he directed? Of course. Because you got to realize, just like Ryan Reynolds been running Deadpool for like ever since, you know, he was little, and he hooked up with a director that also read Deadpool, and that's how Deadpool came to be. Same thing like with Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck had talked about it one time that he actually read a Batman comic book just to see how Batman is. You know, and I believe he hook up with somebody that pretty much, you know everything, know the ins and outs of Batman, then that movie would be good. Another thing, Todd McFarlane make Spawn. It got to the point Todd McFarlane made his own script and decided that he's going to direct Spawn himself, not, you know, and get somebody to help him produce, but he's going to direct Spawn himself. Now the good thing, the messed up thing about this is, I was on YouTube and they talked about that. They talked about him, you know, directing his own movie, writing the script and everything else. His script is already done and he's going to start directing. Now the thing about it is, it's not going to be like the Spawn of the 1990s. This Spawn going to be totally different. It's going to go by one character and one character only. It's going to go by the police officer. I forgot his name. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, again, when Hollywood decided that they want to sit down and try to cash in on comic books, You know, comic book movies, like I said, they just there for cash, not, you know, not for the folks, you know, not for the comic book fans, not for the comic book fans. Sorry about that. They only there for the money, you know, and that's the reason why, like I said, some of the movies always fail. Now, like I said, Todd McFarlane decided that he's going to make Spawn a little different. Like I said, the movie is going to be all about the character, about the police officer, and Spawn. You're going to see Spawn like you're going to see Spawn in the movie, but you're not going to see Spawn as the main character. You see what I'm saying? He's going to be investigating what's been going on with folks, you know, with the criminals and everything else, and you probably see like gruesome murders and everything else, and probably see, you know, Spawn, you know, doing murders and everything, but Spawn is not going to be the main character. The police officer is going to be, and that's why I was like, I really got to see this movie, you know, because that's going to be kind of wild that the main character, comic book character Spawn, is not going to be the actual main character in the movie, but somebody else is going to be. So it's going to have a rated R. It's going to be rated R, and what they're going with this movie is going to be more of a horror flick than a comic book, than a superhero movie. It's going to be more of a horror flick. So, you know, we won't know anything until they start showing trailers of it in 2018. You know, but like I said, we gonna see. Also, you know, like I said, also don't expect to see this character right here, you know, in a standalone movie, because I think they got tired of making Hulk movies right now. They gonna pretty much have the Hulk stay where, you know. Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie, that's true. But hold on, the movie was bad, but the cartoon that was on HBO was good. You gotta admit, you at least gotta admit that the HBO Spawn was way better than the movie, because Spawn was actually kicking ass in that little cartoon. So you at least gotta admit, if you haven't saw the HBO Spawn, go to Best Buy or any Target or anybody, or see it on go to your online sites and watch the whole thing. Trust and believe, that Spawn was good. You know, that Spawn was definitely good, and that was the direction Todd McFarlane was trying to go at with the movie. But you know, like I say, they was in the business of making money. They don't give a damn, you know. Hollywood will mess around and put Superman in a Batman outfit, have him flying around, if you think it's going to generate money. You know, that's how they think.
Hello, hero.
Let's see. As you can see right now, let me check something out real quick. Let me check something out. Where you at right now? You are okay, 56. So I'm at 53. So I got 3 more right now. Hold on, let me check something out real quick. There is one character I want to. Now this right here, I'm waiting to go see his movie, because I know because how he was in Civil War. I know Black Panther's movie is going to be nice, and I gotta check that out. I gotta really check that out and everything else. And I'm actually looking forward, because I think it's coming up next week or the week after next. But I'll be looking forward to the Defenders on Netflix, and the Defenders are Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. So that's gonna be good right there. And like I say, I'm gonna be on my comic book game. I'm gonna be on my comic book like I'm gonna geek out like crazy because ABC is showing the Humans, and I'm gonna be looking forward to that. Not to mention going to Channel 5, looking at Fox, and looking at Gotham, and now the X-Men, which is called The Gift, and and then go over to CW to watch The Flash, Supergirl, Heroes of Tomorrow, and Green Arrow. So right then and there, I'm gonna be geeked out beyond recognition. When they, instead of OD, I'm an OG. OV geek. Because I mean, it's gonna be really amazing to see all these comic book TV shows. And so you can't say, oh yeah, it is a superhero heaven. I mean, trust and believe it is. So you can't really say there's nothing good on TV, because there's always going to be something good on TV, especially with that whole lineup for the fall. It is. But Guardians of the Galaxy, that was another good movie. Both their movies was good. Groot just be having me, Baby Groot just be having me laughing. Him and Rocket Raccoon, they both be having me laughing. But Baby Groot stole the whole movie. That's my opinion. Baby Groot has stole the whole movie. And the trip part about it, you wouldn't believe that was Vin Diesel in a voice mask doing Baby Groot. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. Oh, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did hear something online about 26 Reed Fox is making another X-Men movie, but this time, this X-Men movie, the main villain, believe it or not, they talk about doing Phoenix, which will probably be good. Instead of it being Magneto all the time. Don't get me wrong, Magneto is good, is good, but every now and then, just like Lex Luthor, you want a different character for right now. You get tired seeing the same old characters in every remake of a superhero movie. And that, like I said, that would be good for them to go against Dark Phoenix, because Dark Phoenix whoop ass. Like big time. If you gonna do another movie with Magneto, at least do a movie that this time, Magneto got so damn super pissed that they do issue 75 of X-Men. And I ain't gonna never forget issue 75 of X-Men, because that's when Wolverine and Magneto went on, we're head to head with each other hard as, and Magneto got so goddamn pissed at Wolverine that he snatched his goddamn animated snatched the animated out of him. How in the hell? That's what I said. That should tell you how really strong Magneto is, if you could actually snatch Antimanian off bone. He didn't take the whole bone with him. He snatched the Antimanian out that junk. So what that tells you right then and there. And that's why I said that would be good right there, to finally have a movie where Magneto actually got the best out of Wolverine, and Wolverine got to deal, pretty much got to deal with him not having that bone claw. I mean, not having that adamantium no more. You know, it took a while for them to if I'm not mistaken, you know, it took a while for Wolverine to get his adamantium back. You know, everything after Magneto took it. You know, and like I say, if the only messed up thing about that is if you try to get that comic book gonna be expensive. I had that comic book. I'm so mad because I had dated this girl and she was so out of revenge, you know. She took my comic book collection, and that was one of the comic books I had. I even had trading cards. I had like three ring notebooks of Marvel trading cards, and right now I don't think they make them trading cards no more. But I had all of them, and like I say, mess with this girl. Yeah, so I'm kind of pissed. I every time I look online to see how much issue 75 of X-Men is, it hurts me to my heart. Cause if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time I looked at it, I think it was at $500 right now for that book. Now, if I had that book right now in my possession, oh, trust me, I would have been putting that book on. I probably hold that book, you know, probably give it to my grandkids and everything else. They are into comic books, because, like I said, that was priceless. And not to mention, I think it had a hologram cover. It had a hologram cover of Wolverine on there. Oh, nah, that really sucks. That really sucks. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I feel for you. I really do. I really feel for you, cause, like I say, but that's what happens when you, like I say, when you leave home. When you leave home, make sure you take everything. That's what I be telling my kids. You know, my kids older now, and I tell them off the back. When you go away for college, make sure you take everything, cause once I start cleaning, I start cleaning. You know, but yeah. Now, like something like that, like a comic book or everything else. Oh, trust me. Now, see, the good thing about it, now, if it was like I said, if it was a comic book and everything else, I'd probably like put it to the side or put it in the closet, you know. So just in case if my son would have messed around and said, "Dad, you still got that comic book? Oh man, it's worth money." Oh, Charlie, this comic book right here. Oh, cause that's one thing I don't do. I don't throw away comic books. You know, even if the comic books suck, I don't throw away because I know somehow in the future it's gonna worth something. I can't carry that. It's gonna worth something. You know. But now, like I said, if I want that comic book back, unless I got $500 in my possession, that's the only way I'm gonna get that comic book back. But I'm actually starting to like Cyclops now, man. I'm dead serious about that. I was never a big fan of Cyclops or X-Men because he was whiny. He was a whiny ass dude, and that actually made me not like Cyclops. But like I say, after reading a couple, yeah, trust me. But you, like I said, you learn from him though. And the good thing about it was, it was in a plastic covering, meaning the books and the pages was not messed up. It wasn't messed up. Everything, I mean, every comic book I had, even trading cards, I put them in plastic casing so it won't mess up. Sure. I even had a comic book. I don't know if you know this character called Morpheus. Morpheus was the superhero vampire. He didn't get like bit by a vampire. His was genetics, and he used to him and Blade used to always go. Sometimes him and Blade would partner up, or sometimes him and Blade would go at it. You know, but I had that comic book because right now I don't think Marvel even make Morpheus comic books no more. You know. So yeah, you're right. Those are painful memories. I gotta go to another subject. But that should tell you right then and there, just from that little bio I told you, that should tell you I've been in comic books since like the mid and late 70s. You know. And I had stopped doing comic books for a long time, but now I'm starting to get into it now. One of my one of my good ones right now I got is Batman Incorporated. Batman Corporation. I also got Batman and Superman, but this story was dealing with their sons, and I'm kind of happy about that, because it's kind of like, to me, messed up that, you know, your planet blew up and you can't repopulate because your genes and a human female genes can't somehow can can't do nothing. It's kind of it was kind of like messed up. I'm kind of glad this time in the Rebirth they let Superman have a son, and they let Batman keep his son. Because if I'm not mistaken, what's that issue 52? I think Damian had died and everything else. So, you know, but on the Rebirth, you know, Damian's alive. You know, along with, and he's pretty much paired up with Superman's son. You know, so I had actually read that and trust and believe that's good reading material. It's actually good reading material. And if you ever go to a comic book, look for the just ask them about the comic book with Batman and Superman's son on there. And trust me, once you read it, trust and believe, you would actually get back on here and say, hey man, that comic book is nice.
Down you go.
It is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had played this before when it was on Steam, when it was on Steam and everything else, but I haven't played it like I'm playing it now. When they decided to break it on console, that's when I started playing it. But at when they did the open beta for this game, the packs was cheap. Believe it or not, I had actually bought the X-Men pack because the X-Men packs right now is $59. When I got this game, the X-Men pack was actually $19. It was $19 and everything else. And I got there, man. Like I said, the good thing about this game is you really don't have to actually buy them unless you want to. But but the Eternal Splinters, trust me, they help out a lot, because like I said, I pretty much show you all my characters. This a couple of characters I got is from the collecting as many external splinters that I can.
Sorry, I can't do that.
All right, come on. Oh damn, I missed him. All right, come on. Come close. But like I said, I played it. Like I said, I had the DC Universe one, and I really don't play that much. Maybe if DC Universe would have actually took the same concept, doing it this way instead of doing the other way, then I probably would have been on that game as well. But this is the only superhero video game I actually like, and that should tell you something. But like I said, I got a couple of superhero games. I got give me a minute. I got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. Yeah, it is. Believe it or not, I still have, and you probably look at me funny, you probably laugh when I say this, I even got the Wolverine Origin game. I still have it, and I'm waiting for, because I'm a gamer, so I always tell folks that I'm a gamer. I have an Xbox One myself, and I'm waiting for them to actually bring make that backwards compatible so I can start playing Wolverine Origin. I was happy when they actually brought out Batman's Arkham Origin. Oh, trust me, I think you could probably still find it at GameStop. You know, I was lucky because, number one, when I used to go to GameStop, they had like a sale, and I found that one for, believe it or not, $19, which I actually got it, and I pretty much, I didn't trade it in on nothing. It's just sitting with my collections and everything else. You know,
It was in the way.
it's got to the point right now that I used to go down to GameStop a whole lot of times for midnight releases and everything else, and it's got to the point now I don't even do that. I now that you can get the games on your console, I just pay for it and just wait till and just wait, till the game come out. And just wait till the game come out. But there was a rumor at one point in time that Rocksteady want to take on, since they did Batman and Batman games been like outstanding, they want to go ahead and take on the responsibility of making, believe it or not, a Superman game. And I told folks, Superman have this thing that somehow when you make his games never come out good. Now, that I disagree. There is one Superman game that was like good. And believe it or not, if you had a PlayStation 2, in the 90s, there was a Superman game called Superman I think Superman Shadow of Apocalypse or something like that, which they made it like Shade Sail. It was good. That was like I said, this is my opinion. That game was good. Right now, I don't think, and I got a PlayStation 2, I don't think I can find that game anymore. Unless I go on Amazon and somebody decided they want to sell theirs. But if they do sell theirs, yeah. If they do sell theirs, trust and believe. It's not going to be cheap. I can tell you that much. It's not going to be cheap. I mean, I got a couple of games right now, man, that truth be told, that every time I go into GameStop, they want to know is I'm ready to trade my games. I got believe it or not, I don't know if you know about this game called Zone of Enders. Kojima made that game, and truth be told, the first one was good. The second one was, oh my god. Oh yeah, all the Batman games are awesome. I don't understand why they say that, I don't know why they say Batman Arkham Origin was like terrible. No, I remember. Be honest with you, I haven't played the Punisher on PlayStation 2, and I was mad, you know, because I didn't jump on that opportunity when it was there. I think at that time I was more into back in the PlayStation 2 days, I was more into my Street Fighter. You know, I had folks, man, that was like diehard Street Fighter fans. Oh, I take your word for it. I know it like I said, it probably was. I don't know. I might consider doing the PlayStation Now. I'm still thinking about it, because PlayStation Now, you can play all the PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 games, and everything else. Now, there is a rumor that Sony is talking about going back to PlayStation 1. And if they do, it's a game on PlayStation 1. I tell folks, if they do that, please get that game. That game was like the best shooter of all time. And the name of the game called Philosoma. And believe it or not, you can watch the video on YouTube. It was a shooter, but it did what other shooters didn't do. It actually, you could switch from 3D mode to 2D. And like I said, the game was perfect. Story wise, it was good. It was fast, and nothing but action packed all the way. Oh, trust me, like I say, if I do the PlayStation Now, I'll probably go ahead and do it. Oh, I left a minute. Where he at? There you go. Get that out the way. But like I said, man, I mean, I've been a comic book man and a gamer, and that's on my profile. And I tell folks I've been a gamer ever since the days of Atari, and been loving video games ever since. I in the 80s, I was that kid. I wasn't a mall rat, but I was an arcade rat. I stayed in arcades like day in and day out. You know, so trust me, I've been loving games ever since. It got to the point I got my kids on games, and like I said, my kids are older now.
They always pick the hard way.
Oh, I leave my couch. Trust and believe that. I understand what you're saying, but I leave my couch.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Because I look at it like this. You know, it's summertime. I like going out, you know. I like, you know, going to movies, you know, just basically going to like amusement parks and everything else. But but trust and believe, when winter come, oh, I don't leave my couch. Trust and believe that I do not leave my couch in the wintertime. And you know, this is funny. This is real funny. I'm gonna get back to this real quick. I would thought I would get Captain America up to this, but see, this is what I was talking about right here. Captain America, I was still trying to learn how to play this game and everything else. This is the reason why Captain America is at 44. But I'm going against Doom. I'm going against Dr. Doom on there, and Dr. Doom is tearing me up. Now I'm now that I'm kind of like learning this game right here. I know now that I got Cyclops at 55. Cyclops is right now, out of all my characters, is powerful. I'm gonna have to work on Cap. I'm gonna have to work on Blade. I'm gonna have to work on Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to work on Wolverine. Definitely Wolverine. I gotta work on him. You know, and Nova. You know, and after I get them up to a certain level, then I start working on characters like Daredevil, the Hulk, Iceman. Believe it or not, these are your two most powerful ones right here, Jean Grey and Storm. And trust me, I have actually seen folks unleash on Storm and Jean Grey. But I decided, like, let me work on them first before. Oh yeah, that because like I said, I was watching stuff on YouTube. That's the reason why I went here and got Blade. My next character is gonna be one, you know, it's either gonna be Ghost Rider or it's going to be Thor, or it's gonna be either Ghost Rider or Luke Cage, because somebody had used Luke Cage one time, and oh my god, he actually was when I say that, like that song said, when the bodies hit the floor, yeah, all them bodies was hitting the floor. Oh, okay, hold on for a minute. Before I go on my next mission, let me go here for a minute.
My, is that a cold front I feel moving in?
Okay. Let's see what I got. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, I got it. Oh, I gotta wipe all this stuff out. This is, and see, right here it got spray paint of X23. That's why I'm saying it's more characters gonna come on this game. Cause I like I said, it be kind of stupid that on your on the PC version got all of them. I think if I'm not mistaken, they got all 64 of them. This one don't have all 64. You know, that's why I want to know if the rest of them, like I said, they're coming slowly but surely, because, you know, they're coming slowly but surely. But here's the question I'm gonna ask you: Are you a VIP on this game? Yeah, I would like that too. If this don't, if this game do team ups. But do you have the VIP on this on the Marvel Heroes Omega? Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Give me a second real quick, cause I think I messed up. I really think I messed up. Yeah, I did. Cause you get free, like I said, you get free characters. I know I got Nightcrawler right now. By you being that, more likely, like I said, more likely you were probably, let's see, hold on for a minute. Nope. She's, there you go. That's where I need to go at. They probably, like I said, bring out more characters and everything else. You know, they probably bring out more characters.
Keep the snowballs to yourself, Bobby.
And
You better point that visor somewhere.
damn, where I messed up at? Y'all really got me doing that stock shit. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna try Nightcrawler as well, cause like I said, I just want to get a couple of these characters like really up there, because I actually seen folks that already at 60 already, their characters doing like shit that I'm sitting there like, damn, I wish my character could do that. You know. Let's see. Oh, I do have to go there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I did mess up. Okay, thank you. I thought I messed up for some strange reason. Let's see. Oh, nope. Go here and there you go. Okay, and guess what? This is how we're gonna do it. Is it this or something else? If it's this, damn, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Level 60 targets. Oh, okay. Ho. I just realized. Okay. Yeah. My bad. I kind of got lost for a minute. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. And I keep forgetting. Hold on, better than that, how many splinters I got anyway? 61. Alright. Also, I started to notice everybody on here mess with Squirrel Girl. And that kind of tripped me out as well, because I'm like, hold up, Squirrel Girl? But then when I watched this episode on YouTube, that Squirrel Girl actually beat up like big name villains, and I'm like, hold up. That Squirrel Girl had actually beat up big name villains like Thanos and all that. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, Squirrel Girl? This woman got a bunch of damn squirrels following her. They actually beat Thanos? Are you shitting me? But she actually, yeah. But when I saw somebody actually use her, I was like, damn, I ain't even know Squirrel Girl was that good. You know. Yeah, that like I said, that kind of surprised me like crazy. I'm like, wow, really? But like I said, I'm gonna wait on Squirrel Girl for a minute because I want to get more of my powerful characters up, because I know when I do, because somebody told me the cosmic trials on here is like ridiculous. So I want to at least try to get them, one of my, get my strongest one, on point, especially when I go against Dr. Doom again. Let's see. Nah, I don't want that. Oh. And then not to mention, I want to work on, after I get Cyclops to a level that I'm comfortable with, then I'm gonna start on my next character, which is the Hulk. See, can I get the Hulk into Kitty Pryde? Oh, she good too? Oh, then I'm gonna have to try Kitty Pryde. Okay, which way? Go this way. But Spider-Man, I know I gotta get another costume of his. I want that. I want the one Tony Stark made from him. What's that? The red and gold one. Truth be told, I played with one person and everything else, but he kind of got off quick, so I really don't play with too many people on here. On this game, I like playing it mostly by myself, so I can go ahead and try to build the character the way I want to, get all the stuff that I need and everything else. But I mean, do I want to play with other people? Sure, there's no problem. I don't mind playing with other folks,
That's too much to carry.
Let's see, which way? Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, I don't have no problem and everything else, if you, I don't have no problem. We can team up and everything. But here's the question I'm gonna ask you: are you going to be on here later? Because I've been on this game. I'm not even gonna fake. I've been on this game since 7 in the morning. I actually been on this game like 7 in the morning. Tell you what, send me a friend request, and when I get back on here later on, if you on here, then I pretty much we could team up and, you know, play some and play this.
Target practice?
Because I think I messed up already, because now they tell me defeat Mordok, and I already defeated him already. Yeah, cause this game kind of like glitched a little bit, because I already beat Mordok already, but they're trying to say I didn't. But stay on here for a minute, because I'm gonna end the video right now, because I was doing like as you can see, I'm doing a live video. So go ahead, before I end this video real quick, just go ahead and send me a friend request real quick, because I know once I end this video, that's gonna pretty much end this live stream. That's gonna pretty much, you know, be done with. Let's see. Alright, I got it. Well, folks, I'm about to end this video right here. This is Vader71 signing off, and hopefully I be back on here later on tonight. Peace.